Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to another hashtag Lockboss show and giveaway. We're here in just a few minutes or maybe like 10, 15 or so. We'll be announcing this week's 5 lucky winners. And the cool part is that the Lockboss bench giveaway is technically right about a month away. So we're really excited to see that happen and announce those 5 winners or 3 winners. But in the meantime, we got 5 winners today and next week and the week after and so on and so forth. So I hope all of you are having a wonderful Tuesday. And I see everyone here in the comments here. James. Well, hey, at least I know the audio is working, right? Oh, man. But I'll tell you what, we have a good show tonight. And actually, before we get going, I actually just got something in the mail yesterday that, let's see here. I got something in the mail yesterday that I was wanting to share with you all. So I'm moving my glasses out of the way. And I got this shirt. You can see right here, New House Lock and Key. Nice 3-color design there. And New House, nice work on that. Looks really good. I'm excited to get it washed and to wear it. So very, very cool as far as that goes. Let's see. Looking through the comments here. Because that's okay, I get it. I was trying to understand James' comment here for a second. He says, stop telling me how close it is because that's fall stuff. I'm not fall ready. You know, I totally relate. When you live in an area like North Idaho, the summer is just a couple months and we get back to the cold. So I hear you there. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, here he is. New House, yep, I hope you got your shirt, PJ. Yep, sure did. I tell you what, I'm going to be throwing that in the washer the next few days, and I'll be wearing it proudly for you. See, pounds for Mind. I use the mat to rekey for door lock and ignition. Very cool. Good stuff. All right. Well, hey, let's go ahead, dive into the show. Now, of course, I got my topo here, or topo, I should say. As you can see, I've kind of been sipping on it before the show started. So I try to wait subconsciously when I was getting stuff ready. And then I just kept doing it at that point. So, well, I guess it is what it is. JC's Lock and Key. That I agree with you. There's 2 kinds of people. Ones that wash new shirts and ones that wear them right away. JC, so what are all of you? When you guys get a new shirt, are you popping it right on? Do you wash it first? Obviously, I gave it away. I'm a washer. As a matter of fact, you know, next week is the Aloha show, and I already went and we have a new shirt for the show, and I've already washed mine, got them hanging in my closet right now. So, you know, I guess along with that, something else that kind of goes with it, like when I get a haircut, which I'm going to get in a few days, I have to immediately go home and shower. Like I feel like I got hair all over me, and where other people, I'll see them get a haircut at like 9 o'clock and go to work or something. And I'm like, myself, I'm like tripping. Okay. I'm like, how? But, okay. Yeah. Ken says, I wear new before washing. Okay. New House says, depends where it came from. That's Good. I don't know. There's something that like a washed t-shirt feels different to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Let's see here. Me too. Even if I get a shampoo at the barber, 100%. I usually wash, but there was an incident. Definitely shower after a haircut. I agree. You know, like people getting a haircut at 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. and going to work. I mean, like they're my heroes practically because I don't think I could do that. But anyways, all right. Well, hey, let's go ahead and hop into today's show. Here we go. All right. First up here is the posts of the week. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I tell you what. Now this is a meme. Now, if you have not seen this on, I don't know, it's I think everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I think it's everywhere. It is honestly, so I did not see this before it went live on Saturday. And when I saw it Saturday, I was just like, this might be the best locksmithing meme of all time. Because it is so true. When you when at 3:30 in the morning, a lockout customer is asking why it's higher, right? And if you have not seen it, and of course, using Breaking Bad in there, really good. Love that show. But if you haven't seen it, check it out. You'll love it. All right, next up here is from, actually, there we go. A small order, big difference on my old key machine. Thank you. From Sergio E. So as you can see there at the very bottom, there is a, looks like it's an Ilko shoulder aligner. So little fun fact, as long as Ilko keeps selling all of the old key machine parts, have been stocking all of them for years. And as you can see, like that one on that machine there, that to me looks like it fits like the old Ilko 045, 044, something like that. And although those are discontinued, it's always a good place to have those items. So as long as they have them, we keep stocking them. So Sergio, thank you so much for sending that picture in. If I see you got your fruit snacks there as well, that's how we do it. That's how we like it. I like this one. Okay. JC says off that last meme, I thought you was 24 hours. All you got to do is pop the lock. So true. I tell you what, and we've talked about it before, but I think the only thing worse than that happening, is having to get up and do a lockout at 3:30 in the morning, is getting halfway there and having the customer cancel on you, right? Which is why I've talked about before and many others charge. It's like, hey, if you want me to come do your lockout, I will, but it's going to cost you, $80, $150, whatever it might be. And by the way, I need a credit card up front, right? So totally get that. But when you don't, typically if you don't have that policy, you do after you're halfway there at 4:30 in the morning, right? But all right, here we go. Next up is comment of the week. Here we go. Let's see what it is. This is from Nicholas Rice. He says, hey, PJ, first, isn't my business and too far from me, but close enough. Hold on, let me read this. I got to move this a little closer in here. Sorry. Hey, PJ, first, isn't my business and too far for me, but close enough to consider buying it for their equipment. I had the same question as you and Pete had, but wanted to send it in for you per usual. Absolutely. Yeah. First of all, thank you for sending that in. That was really good. Of course, we had a lot of fun talking about that video. And, we'll dive into it here in just a little bit as well. So that'll be good stuff here. All right. So first up, part of the title of today's video live is actually talking about a Google glitch. Now, this was actually sent in from community member Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you so much for sending it in. And he actually sent it to me and Sam, who I've brought on a few times with Grenier Marketing, who comes on to do all the SEO type stuff and who we use here. And let me go to pull up, and I'll pull it up here, kind of give you a title, and I'll kind of run it through. put a link down there in the bottom, but I guess you guys can't click on it, but that's where it came from. But it said, so essentially is what happened to a heating and cooling company is they had some weird Google glitch. So when their name popped up and you hit the call button, it was going to some random like numbers that like didn't exist. And they were going from, I think it says right here again, they're booking 45 jobs a day and the techs would hit 10 houses each. It went from that to essentially nothing in their busiest season, which is in the dead of the heat, right? I'm guessing cool as well. But, and it really brought their business to a standstill. And through the threads kind of back and forth between the three of us, our replies, I was like, it really is like if you were around in the business or at all in business during the early 2000s or before, if you did not make it into the phone book, you were kind of in trouble, right? I mean, there was ways that I'm sure there's some people listening or who we know of that have had this problem, but it's one of those things that, man, to not be in the yellow pages to have that happen is not good, right? In the same way, what a nightmare to have Google show your name and you go to, someone goes to call it and the phone number kind of goes to nowhere. So I don't necessarily have any great insights or how to prevent that, but after Jimmy had sent that in, I mean, honestly, it was kind of terrifying thinking about that happening. And I guess it's good to at least have some sort of social media going up, having a customer contact email list that you can be sending stuff out to, right? Probably if that's me, I'm immediately seeing how quick I can get some sort of coupon type ads and like, the little books that they send out full of ads or something. Like I'm probably immediately trying to get some sort of advertisement out there. At the same time, right, all of a sudden, if you're from 45 days to nothing or 45 jobs a day to nothing, like that's a significant loss in revenue. And we all know revenue is the lifeblood of a business. So to not have that and then to put money out, oh my gosh. I mean, I feel for the owners and anyone else who's had to kind of go through that before and the entire staff. It's a bad thing, but I don't have too big of an insight on that. I just wanted to share it. It just kind of stuck with me since Jimmy sent that last week, Jimmy. So thank you for sending that in. Really interesting and terrifying, honestly. But all right. So now is what I want to do now is, like I said, I was going to start doing a while ago, which I have been, which is about once a month, every month and a half. I want to do kind of video recap, video review, kind of talk over some of the nuances, talk about some of the comments that happen, and kind of touch on a few of those points, I would guess. And we'll just kind of have a little bit of fun here. So let's go ahead and get it pulled up and let's talk about the first one. So the first one was the cheaper RW5, okay? And it was on the Smart Aerial Plus. Now, essentially the premise of the video, and of course you can go back and watch it if you have not seen it already, but the RW5 came out, right? It's essentially a standalone cloud-based unit. And it's actually pretty inexpensive compared to Ilco's older RWs, right? A little more competitive in the market there. But if you happen to also program automotive keys and or have a Smart Pro, well, you need the Smart Aerial Plus to do the pre-coding and that kind of stuff for different vehicles. So if you're already going to have it, I was really trying to make the point that you can also, it has all the same functions as the RW5. So, and it is less than the RW5. So two things with that. Number one, if you already have a Smart Aerial Plus for your Smart Pro, you already have an RW5. So I just want to make sure you're aware of that. You just have to use the app. And yeah, so and at the same time, if the RW5, or if you don't have an RW5 and you want a RW5, but you want, well, to spend less, then as long as you're comfortable with using the MyKeys Pro app, instead of having that little touchscreen there, you can do everything that the RW5 can for even less money. So I think it's a great step in the right direction for Ilco with their tools and the costs of them. And yeah, so that's kind of that on that one. All right, next up. Okay, so we've had the past month and a half, we've had a couple different locksmith businesses for sale. And since the latest one, Is It Worth It, the $120,000 business that was sent in by a community member, which we had to comment on just a few minutes ago, I guess. And I found it interesting, and I kind of hinted around a little bit with my dad towards the end of that. I'm like, we should, and we're going to, okay, we're going to do a video and we're going to create along with the video, a 1-page sheet that's going to kind of go through all of that stuff. And hopefully over time, as Google and everything picks it up, it'll become readily available to anyone who's considering maybe selling their locksmithing business, just to give enough information to at least get people interested, right? A lot of the comments will talk about, hey, it's a good first step. You should contact more for, if you're interested, you should contact them and they'll give you more info. Totally get it. But at the same time, right, when you try to sell anything, especially something that's your life's work and or a really large dollar amount, it's really important to craft a message that will resonate with someone who is looking to purchase it. So the more you can list out that makes them interested, well, that is going to probably get you more leads, right? And so I don't know what you all think, but I think by getting some sort of a 1-page listing, and we'll do a video about it, kind of talking through, will be really helpful. So I've also seen some comments about bringing in a expert kind of buyer in, or a broker. And I've thought about that. I actually know one I could contact to bring on. I mean, the hard part is, right, is that all businesses are kind of different and they go kind of for different multiples, right? But we know for the most part, a lot of businesses are going to go for 2 to 3 times multiples, right? And so I could have them examine a couple and kind of see what that looks like. So definitely let me know in the comments if that's something that you might be interested in us doing. But we're for sure going to put the 1-page thing together. Hopefully it'll be helpful, even if you're looking at buying one or one pops up. But I think the one common theme that is the biggest bummer out of all of the listings we've done so far is the amount of training that everyone is willing to do, right? Like, we need more training to, it's a small business. Like a lot of these are just, yourself or maybe one staff member. And to make sure there's a good handoff and smooth process with the existing customer base is so important, right? A lot of times as time goes on in small businesses, some people do business with us because of the relationship that we have together. And so if that incentive leaves, well, why? I mean, maybe they should price shop now all of a sudden, or they should do this or that. And so I think it's really important to really get those as good as we possibly can, those relationships, and wanting to pass those off. And there needs to be a lot of tender love and care when it comes to passing off those relationships. So that's kind of a little snapshot into those. Of course, we'll continue to do those more. My dad and I actually have a lot of fun times. It's kind of, these videos that we do them like this, it is very similar to conversations that he and I will have when we're going on like a road trip somewhere for a few hours. We'll usually start kind of getting in the weeds, talking about different things. And it's kind of a lot of fun to also film it as well. But I'm hoping to also have the Lockfather on next week. And Jimmy, I see you just popped on. Good to see you. I was actually just talking about the post you sent in to us last week. So hopefully you can catch that on the rewind. Let me pull this back up here. Let's see. Oh, as a matter of fact, hold on. Let's see here. Adrian says, I'm nearly through the process of purchasing a business, and I will give you a call to talk about my journey through the process. Yeah, that'd be very cool, Adrian. Would absolutely love that. Yep. There's Ken. Ken has a lot of experience in business and all around good guy. And he says, yep, very critical to have a couple of years handoff training in the books. 100% agree. And Ken, tell me if you think I'm wrong here on this, but I think how you can actually sell your locksmithing business for top dollar is being able to sell it and stay on for a while and really set this person up to win and to profit and to have it be a really good thing for them. I mean, I know sometimes life circumstances kind of change that, but Ken, thanks for your input on that. Let's see here. All right. All right. Figure out one more here. Yes. Okay. And own a business, insurance you need to consider. So with that video with Shane, if you haven't watched it, check it out. The interesting thing for me, right, is whether it's who we use for our marketing, our SEO stuff here, or even my personal guy I use for our retirement plans and insurance, I just bring them on the show. I call them up and I'm like, hey, I know there's really nothing in this for you, but I would really like to talk to you about it and hopefully help other people, right? And so it's kind of fun and a little strange for me to have these people who are just in my life that I use for different services to come on. And I'm really grateful for them to come on and kind of talk about it, right? And of course, in that video, I talk about my journey of not having the income disability insurance to having it, right? Now, of course, I don't do these videos. I don't get anything, right, for you buying any insurance from anybody, right? And nor would I want to. But for me personally, it's one of those things that gives me a lot of peace of mind knowing the people here at the office and or my family counting on me that if something weird were to happen, it would help us kind of get through it. And the truth is, right, when was it? I should have looked it up. I think it was 2015, 16. I can't remember exactly the year I got this. So I went well over a decade without having this type of insurance. And truly, I did not even know it existed until a mutual friend introduced me to Shane and we started kind of going through stuff. So really grateful for him for doing that. I was also terrified, honestly, after he was telling me about it. I'm like, how much is the price on that, right? I'm like, it has to be a small fortune, and it wasn't. And so I thought that was really cool. But I would just say, hey, listen, when it comes to these type of videos, I'm just trying to put them out there for anyone in the lock and key industry that might have not thought through it. Maybe they're like, you know what? That's interesting, but not really for me. Totally get it. I just want to just put them out there and hopefully be helpful in all sincerity on those. So, of course, those videos aren't ones, we put out to get a ton of views or make money on. It's not a tool or a part, nothing like that. So hopefully they're helpful. I'll keep doing them because I just think they're good to be out there and to be a good resource for people. So yeah, so that is that. Let's see here. All right. So, we're already 22 minutes in. Cannot believe it. Let's go ahead and get to the giveaway. So, and by the way, I'm hoping to have the Lockfather on with me next week before we head to Orlando. So that's going to be fun. All right, let me do that. And Julio, you've been pretty quiet on the music over there. I haven't been hearing any jams. So if you don't mind, let's put on a little music. Maybe a little louder than normal, but not too much. We don't get too confusing. But, all right, here we go. Let's pull it up and let's see this week's winners. Now, before we announce them, let's make sure we're all on the same page. So what to do if you win? You want to email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts soon. How to win? Comment on our videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's videos for our weekly giveaway. You will also be entered in to win one of 3 Lockboss bench setups, which is a JMA Berna Simply, a Pro 3000 Universal Pinning Kit, and a Lockboss Pinning Mat. The winner will be announced on September 7th, 2023. So we're just about a month away from that. So that's pretty exciting. Good luck to all of you. And let's go ahead and hop into winner number 1. Rigid Edge Locksmith. Congratulations. Winner number 2 is Retired Butcher Boy. Congratulations. Winner number 3 is Bobo Salvinsky. Hopefully I said that right, Bobo. Congratulations. Winner number 4 is Thomas Wolf. Thomas, congratulations. And last but not least, winner number 5 this week is Bruce Nelson. Bruce, congratulations. Now, of course, make sure all the winners, when you get your winnings, we'd love to see pictures of them. Make sure you just upload them to social media and tag us. It'd be really cool. And of course, we still have our Prox tea going on, which you can purchase or get for free over $387. How about that? 23 cents. But yeah, everybody, that is the show for today. Let me open the chat here. We'll hang out for a few minutes. I tell you what, guys, so a little fun side thing I got kind of going on right now. So I actually have a friend who started a business recently, a few months ago, actually, seal coating driveways. So, you know, like oil on it. And I've been 1 or 2 nights a week after work, going and helping them for free, just kind of helping them get going. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to be heading off to do some manual labor seal coating for, I don't know, probably till 9 or something tonight, but it'll be fun. Nice to hang out with them, help them out, you know, make some money, get that business going. So it's always good stuff. Let's see here. Yep. Liability insurance is a critical one. Let's see here. Let's see, go through. I'm a few hours away. Oh, JC, hopefully you're going, you know, maybe you've already said or not, but hopefully you're going to be in Orlando. It'd be cool to meet you next week. Really is Billy videos. Yeah. You know, oh my gosh, those videos are pretty good though, aren't they? You know, I'm really glad we are doing those and having fun. Absolutely. Let's see here. Let's see. Keep scrolling through here. It kind of gets glitchy on me. Oh, cool. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. One guy, one dude seal coats. Yeah. It's an interesting business, right? And yeah, I don't mind helping out. It's kind of fun. Let's see here. I wish you were closer, Nita. I told him, I was like, hey, I'll definitely help you for free, you know, get you some jobs under your belt and before you have to start hiring some labor. But, and then truth be told, right? I mean, okay, you know, I know the show's over, Julio, but if you can cue some confession music, okay? I need to probably be a little honest about this, okay? Go ahead and cue the confession music. Thanks, Julio. So, truth be told, I do have a little bit of ulterior motive, okay? And that's because I sit at a desk all day, right? And when you sit at a desk all day like me, this is what happens. This is the truth, okay? Look at that. Can you see it? Shoot. Maybe you can't, but I'll tell you what it says, okay? And what it says is I've gotten 1,100 steps all day today. So that's not good, all right? Like, it is not good to get 1,000 steps at 4:30 in the afternoon. So, you know, I'm going to get a lot of steps in. I'll probably get 10,000 helping it. So the truth is, that's my ulterior motives. I don't mind doing it for free, is because I'm going to get some exercise. Oh, man, that's good. Pop Smith says, PJ is going to quit locks and start seal coating. No. Although you're giving me April Fool's jokes next year. But no, of course, I'd want to return to the worms, all right? I want to return to Pee-wee's. But, yeah. So anyways, listen, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for commenting and contributing to our videos each and every week. And, of course, we have some good videos coming up. We got Billy coming up here in a couple days. And another good video coming Sunday. So I hope you all have a wonderful, safe week. And you're staying busy, working with locks and keys. And until then, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. And of course, I'm going to leave you, like I always do, with a little bit of tunes up. And so here we go. Let me get Julio. Let's get some end of show music going on. So, all right, everybody. Hey, take care. Have a good night. We'll see you.